Hey everyone, Anne-Marie Johnson here with the Automotive State of the Union, and I'm down in San Antonio, Texas with Cavender Buick GMC West. I'm going to go inside and catch up with Lee Cavender himself. Lee spends his days thinking about the community that this auto group serves. He thinks about, serving their employees. He thinks about their families. So we're about to have a really great conversation. Hey everyone, I'm Anne-Marie with ASOTU, Director of Partner Relationships, and I've got Lee Cavender here. So I know who you are, Lee, but you want to tell our audience a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Lee Cavender. I'm the Chief People Officer at Cavender Auto Group. Fourth generation in the business. So really taking that, title and responsibilities of a fourth generation to continue on with the business, improving, modernizing the car business as we're all trying to do in our different roles, but just really having a good time doing it at this point.
Yeah, and I've really appreciated spending the time with you guys today and hearing so much about that. I know that you mentioned that you're really focusing on a work-life balance right now. So, what's different about that and why was that important to you?
Yeah, well, growing up in the business, I've been in the business for 11 years now, and one of the main things we learned being in the trenches with our management team was the work-life balance. And what our dads did before us was work bell to bell, work every Saturday. And while we all appreciate that and respect that, times are changing, and we've really focused on having a work-life balance, have the spouses invited to certain events, spouses or partners, involved, coming to the dealership, events outside the dealership, but also, having more days off, having a better vacation schedule. This last year, we were closed on the 24th, 25th, and 26th of December, which one was a Sunday, but having that Saturday, Monday on the other side of that was super important for our team. Yeah, especially with all the family time. And another part is also getting that schedule of events for the entire year out to our team early, so that they know their Thanksgiving plans and Christmas plans and all that kind of stuff. Because when we were growing up in the business, it seemed like, they decided on the 4th of July was off on the last week of June. So you couldn't really put plans together. So allowing people to plan vacations and stuff like that is super helpful. And it goes a long way with retention, we've seen.
Oh, I can imagine that. I mean, you're giving people, the ability to still live their life and have a great career. And I spent some time too kind of looking and reading about your Cavender Cares program. I was really impressed. Can you tell me and everyone else more about that?
Yeah, so we created Cavender Cares in October of 2021. We brought on, being in the community for over 80 years, we've done a lot, but it becomes a lot. There's a lot of people asking for certain things. And to be more organized, we brought somebody in to be our corporate engagement specialist. And, we've partnered with over 100 groups in San Antonio and Bernie, where our dealerships are. We just joined up there in Rockwall with their Chamber of Commerce. But, we set aside profits from the dealership to throw out there into our communities, because the car business is a huge pillar in the community. Like we talked about earlier, we've got 683 employees, which, we're going to average 3 people in a family. That's almost 2,000 people we've got to take care of in our dealerships. But then we're in a city of millions and millions of people that rely on us to inject them with backpacks for kids or food drives or toy drives. We're really involved with pets. And on top of that, we're Military City USA, so we're involved with a lot of military events as well. So 2022, we were the corporate philanthropic group in San Antonio. We were awarded that. So that was huge. And, it's super rewarding to be out there and really helping people and through tough times, because there's people having tough times in the stores, but also outside, and it's rewarding to be able to help them.
I love that, and I think that says a lot too, just that the responsibility for community, the community that you live in and you work in, and your dad worked in and cared for. So I think it's really great to see that continuing over 4 generations now. Right? So what advice would you have for someone that's kind of new into retail automotive and just getting started?
Well, I think the main thing is to ask questions, and if you're not sure what's going on, to make sure you raise your hand. I know that, in my new role, we're trying to find ways where we're losing people, because, human capital is so important. And so for these new guys is, make sure you know who you're reporting to that day, or where you know where to park. Or that's at least what I'm trying to do. Make sure these people know where they're going, what their clear expectations are, and assist and help. Again, going back to the old school ways, it was kind of like sink or swim, right? Get out there and sell cars, or get out there and write service, or fix a car, or anything like that. And really, we created a Cavender University, so we've got some training. We got to make sure these guys are capable and tooled up to be able to be successful. Absolutely. And so, ask questions. Don't be afraid to raise your hand. Give it all you got. And this is such a rewarding career that can take off in a month. We live a month at a time. But over 12 months, we see a lot of really good progress in our new people, and that's what we're really proud of.
Yeah. Well, it definitely shows. It shows in the way that you care for your people and provide that, provide those experiences, provide the time off, provide the time with their family too. Right. I noticed it seems like a lot of your employees' families come out to help with like volunteer efforts too.
Right. Which
I think is just it's proof that they appreciate, coming into work every day and what you guys are doing.
Yeah. We really encourage that family aspect. We climbed the Tower of Americas the other day for a cystic fibrosis event, and there was kids, wives, husbands, partners.
That's great.
And it's this is a family business, right? And so we encourage, and I say this at every orientation, you're part of our family now, and we really hope that you allow us to be part of your family, because family, you can hold each other responsible. We can have those honest conversations. But at the end of the day, we love each other and really care about each other. So it's super important to keep that driven to our people.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, any other advice you have, or anything that you'd like to share?
I think
putting you on the spot.
I love that. I think what I have experienced the most is, modernizing this business. Right, it changes every day. The car business is going to be different tomorrow. So never be surprised. Always be prepared, and keep your head up, and really, keep your foot going forward. And really, this is a career for everybody.
Yeah, so. I think so too. I think so too. Thanks so much, Lee. I've had a great time.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.